Welcome back. This is the final word and score report. Newcastle 2, Manchester United 1, on what was one of the best nights of the season and one of the most emphatic wins for Newcastle United against Manchester United. 10 men. Osula scored a goal that if you saw it live, it probably is the best live goal you've ever seen. So in this report, you're going to see pictures, you're going to see post-match comments and thoughts from Eddie, from Osula, from Ramsdale, and from myself, and a ton of stats. Well, not a ton of stats, a few stats, but a ton of pictures. So enjoy. I'm not going to say a huge amount. I'm just going to let you enjoy it. Pause the video and just soak it all in. What a result. Away the lads. And where else could I start but with the celebration team picture that Eddie insists on every time we win. Just look at all those smiling faces. Get in. Eddie, speaking to the BBC Match of the Day people, said an amazing night. It was a great performance all the way through. 11 versus 11, 11 versus 10, and probably 12 versus 10 if you include the referee. I thought we deserved to win. You bet we did. Eddie was asked about Anthony Gordon. He said he's turned into a very good penalty taker for us. He earned the penalty himself with a typical driving run. I think the pairing of Gordon and Elanga gave them trouble in the second half. At 10 men, you know your goalkeeper is going to have to make some saves. He's top-class keeper with really good experience, Mr. Ramsdale. Eddie said on Osula's goal in winner, he did 10 shots at the end of training and he wanted more. Fair play to him. It's the desire to repeat and to practice. He delivered an amazing moment for the supporters here. A big moment for us. We've proved we're competitive against any team. You bet we are. And the celebrations just went on. The crowd, the players, all soaking in what was a fantastic goal as Osula cut in, stopped the ball going out first for a throw-in, cut in past two players, and then launched it into the far corner of the net, round the goalie who had no chance. Good on you, Mr. Osula. I am so pleased for Aaron Ramsdale. His distribution is ace, and he's come in for a huge amount of criticism when he's come in and let a few goals in. Was it his fault? Some were, some weren't. But speaking to TNT, you could just see the relief on him and the smiling face. He said, I just carried on running. Almost fell over and saw the net ripple. He did a slide at the other end. I don't have a picture, I'm sorry, but he did a knee slide. He just thought Williams' goal was fantastic. And his own performance tonight, he really enjoyed it. I've had opportunities which has been tough to get this year, and hopefully today I've helped with this man to get 3 points, talking about Will. And it's about kicking on, and we want to be resilient. And with 10 men, we may as well have had 13 men with the crowd. It's been an excellent night for us. Well said, Mr. Aaron Ramsdale. And Aaron had more to say. He said, massive. I think I saw a stat that we've not had a free midweek since the November international break. We've been down to our bare bones. At times we've been working as hard as we can, haven't got the results. We've got some huge games to look forward to, And that's what the fans want. It's what we want as players. We are going to complain. We're not going to complain about it, but we need to stand up and be counted for now. It wasn't just one save in that second half. It wasn't just two. It wasn't just three. It was four. What a goalie. What a performance. Just soak it all in. Pause this video and take a look at those saves. And then continue watching, obviously. So when the final whistle went, Osula just had a smile on his face all the time. Even when the BBC Match of the Day people interviewed him. He said, I was training yesterday in the training drill. I only had one thing on my mind. Thank God it went in. I know I can take the players on and have an end product. It's so loud in this stadium, St James's Park. It's the best fan base in the world. It's top. What a man. Talking to TNT, standing next to Aaron Ramsdale, he said, that's the best feeling ever. I am so happy for that. When I came on, I just prayed that I was going to score and make something happen. And thank God that's what happened. On the message to him at halftime, what I got told was come in and make an impact on the game. Glory to God. That's what happened today. So let's appreciate William Osula, shall we? Look at the ball. It's nearly out on that touchline. Then he cuts into the edge of the penalty area. Then he shoots. And look where the goalie is. And look at the ball. It's in the right-hand side of the net. Get in. So while we are appreciating things, let's celebrate some more, shall we? Look at Dan Burn and Aaron Ramsdale after the match. Look at Graham Jones with the winner, with Osula. Look at Mr. Hall and Mr. Gordon. And then look at the manager, Eddie Howe. Get in. At one point, I wasn't going to do this slide. Player of the match. They're all players of the match for me today, including those that came on, including Mr. Osula. But SofaScore determined that Anthony Gordon ran his socks off and was player of the match. That's all right with me. Ali McCoy said it was Dan Burn, by the way. Stats don't win games, goals do. But if you look at the attack momentum chart across the first half and the second half, we were well in this game. And even in the second half, when Manchester United were pressing us, we defended. And that's what we wanted tonight. We wanted to be able to defend. Our XG, 2.22. Theirs was 1.28, so 2-1 was the correct score, according to XG. 12 total shots to us, 14 to them, 2 big chances, 4 to them, 4 goalie saves by Ramsdale and 3 by them. It was pretty even, folks. At the time of recording this, most of the YouTubers are still out celebrating in Newcastle. There's a couple of us that were prepared to do a report. Adam P was straight out with his. Manchester United, it said, got what they deserved. Pete said, get in Osula. And I think he's still shouting Osula at the moment. Paul, he did his reaction, and I still have to watch it. I will, Paul. And then we got the highlights from TNT and Match of the Day. I probably could have put another dozen slides together, but at some point this needs to end. And I'll save it. Maybe I'll do a big one eventually when I look back in the summer when there's no football on. But this was the match. Is this the turning point? Well, we got Man City and Barcelona next at home under the lights. If we beat them, then my God, will this be the turning point. And probably the best season ever, by the way. So if you can stand the excitement and you want to do it all again, 8 p.m. Saturday evening, FA Cup, 5th round, Manchester City at home. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my match series and you like it, then hit the like button. Subscribe, because I'm going to continue doing this. And follow if you're on TikTok. Take care and have a great evening and week. I will.